after the last 10k of dirt being the longest 10k of my life, prefaced by probably 120, a pretty good road, here we are at Coober Pedy. Okay, we are leaving William Creek, heading for Coober Pedy today. There's lots of the folks we've spoken to, so we may get passed by them on the road. We'll see what happens. Right, we head out onto the Udnadata Trek and to the William Creek Road shortly, which is showing as four-wheel drive / heavy vehicle. So the road report said there was caution required at bull dust patches. Should be smooth like this all the way.
But not.
This side's been worn smooth by all the bashes, I'd say. Just make sure that we've got all 8 tyres for each of them.
Okay.
William Creek Road to Coober Pedy, Coober Pedy Road to Coober Pedy.
That means you're okay. That must be really. At some point we'll meet up with the ritual.
Might get out and kiss it, I think. Drop dust there. Right there.
Dust tree.
I'm going to go over it there. Oh no, I'm going to stop. Oh, there's it.
Yep, well.
Oh, wow. I'm going to wait for it to pass us first. Back.
Not too bad.
What's coming off?
Yeah, you're going into it.
No, that's what's coming off my wheels.
Oh.
That's why it says drop dust here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Coober Pedy's that way. Wow,
I've got a road train this way.
Stopping for. Look at the dust coming off us.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, back. Here we are camped at Coober Pedy in the modern industrial end of the Big 4 caravan park. So if we want anything done, we can probably just throw it over the back fence.
How beautiful is this weather?
Great, isn't it?
Magic, yeah.
How cold does it get up here in winter time?
Oh, they can get -2 at night, yeah. This big area in front of the bus is called the Big Flat, and this was Coober Pedy's first major opal field. And in 1917 they found opal here down at about 6 and 7 feet, so really very shallow. In front of some of these dugouts, and you'd be thinking, yeah, they're pretty rough. Like, how good can they be? Once you get past those front doors though, they can be absolutely stunning inside.
Okay. So this is a dugout being built for the manager of the big, or the owner of the Big Four. He's planning to retire here and have some apartments on the left. Beautiful change of temperature down in here.
It's one of the very few golf courses in the world that doesn't have a single blade of grass upon it. And people have found opal playing golf. You do find opal on top of the ground. But they're very serious about their rules here. No messing about. Keep off grass.
You can see the tee down there in the centre. And then there's some of the fairways and greens.
So you have to have a permit to come into these places, okay? 7 Mile Opal Field was mined really heavily between the mid-80s through the late 90s. And as we drive through, you'll see just the sheer amount of workings in here. People will actually put a piece of corrugated iron over the hole, and it gets a bit of dirt on it, and then you don't know it's there. So you step on that, bye-bye. A lot of the miners will actually cut and polish their own stones and sell them as jewellery. They set them in jewellery and everything.
So this is how we end up. Shades of blue and gray. I feel just like an empty bottle. My dreams are on delay. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away. Take me far away before my mind spins off and I am on derailed.
Right in front of us, the white dog and the brown dog, and they're meant to be sitting down.
Just drive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just drive, and we'll never turn our backs again.
So because this used to be a big inland sea, there's a lot of fossils out here, especially this big flat area out on the left there.
So this is how we end up. The game is up to
So our next stop will be the Amuna Miner Museum.
So here's me and my new mate, the opal miner.
decision we obey. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away. Take me far away before my mind spins off and I am on derailed, derailed. Just drive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just drive, and we'll never turn our backs again. Just drive.
Here we have the Serbian Orthodox Church. This is my best joke of the day. You ready? This church is built wholly underground. Oh, how was that?
Well done.
Yeah.
Just drive
So here we are at the big miner, and as you can see, he's quite big. Okay, so here we are at Coober Pedy Oval. Todd took us here yesterday as part of our tour, and I just thought I'd come back and have a walk on some of the very few pieces of grass in Coober Pedy. The entrance to Coober Pedy racetrack. Just have to imagine we're seeing them run around. I think the events are only held once or so a year. Well, hello again, sports fans. This time we are at the Coober Pedy racetrack. Unfortunately, I was hoping there might be some practicing going on today because there's a big event on tomorrow night, and unfortunately we have to leave before then, but yes, I managed to get a sneak preview of the track just the same. So one of the things about Coober Pedy is that nobody throws anything away, so everybody's making collections out of something. And these are all off some movie set. I'm not entirely sure what it was called offhand, but Lucky has gone and collected them, and here they all are. Speaking of collections, here's another ripper. Look at this, especially if you're into Toyotas. And it says stop here only if your car is dynamite resistant. So we're up here at the big winch. Todd, the hero of yesterday's story, had suggested that coming up to the big winch might be a good spot to see the town as the sun sets tonight. So it is quite big. I'm going to come back a fair way to get a view of it. So this tree represents the remains of a burnt out truck and was the first tree in Coober Pedy. That's what the sign says. I'll take you over and show you. Coober Pedy as the sun's setting. I wish it's a bit bright over there. And beautiful lights on the earth.